Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. As you guys can see, my guys are over here. They getting a little bit more wood. I believe they're almost done. They just have to pick the stuff up that they've already mined. Might be one more, yeah, there's one more tree over here that they need to get. And we do have a wave incoming here pretty soon in about a little bit less than 3 minutes. So when that shows up, I don't know what to expect. Like, we have a lot of traps down, but is that going to be enough? Or my guy's going to die again? So, you know, it's just going to be one of those things we're just going to have to see and hope for the best on that, because there's not really much I can do about it. Like, I don't think I can get them any armor. Let's see, can I do some armor? Actually, I could probably do a few things of it. But we don't really want to, because if I remember right, we're about to get leather armor here pretty soon. Yeah, right here, as soon as we get past this advanced illuminating and then the expert furniture, we can finally go over to... Actually, we have to do advanced processing too, don't we? Dang it. Yeah, we're not even close to that then. That's a long way off. It might actually be quicker to do the scaffolding that I want to do anyways, and go to basic decorating, and from basic decorating go into the chitin processing. That's probably a lot quicker, and it probably uses less resources. But I don't know what it takes to make the chitin armor. Like, we haven't done that before, and so we may get there just to find out that we don't have any of the resources, and they might be somewhat difficult to get if I'm not even sure what drops them. So yeah, I think we're gonna do the scaffolding first, because there's a few things that I want to do that I really can't unless I have the scaffolding. So let's do that. And I really don't have that much wood. I think my guys have been mining left and right, and they still haven't gotten enough wood to do all the things that I want them to do. I do have a few guys sleeping, and I'm going to leave it like that. I'll put some more food down as well. Let's see. Actually, we might need to make some more. No, actually, we do have a little bit here of a different kind. What about this? You know, I do want to make the different kinds of mushrooms and stuff. It just seems like it's kind of costly. And I can make a lot of these. I can make 232 right now. That's a lot of coal. No, you're making 4 out of each one. Okay, so it's really not that much coal, but that's a decent amount, and I wouldn't really want to waste it on that. Let's see, we could do a couple beds. We don't have enough wood for that yet. And I do believe I've already... Yeah, I put down 1 already right there, so... I think that's enough for now. I think everybody who wants a bed has a bed. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's only 7 beds. Oh no, forgot way over here. Yeah, everybody who wants a bed has a bed. That's good to go there. We do need to come down here and kill this dragon. This guy, this dwarf right here, has been sitting here for a long time. He will not leave it. Like, he wants to come in here and get the stuff that's down here, and I keep pulling him away, and he just keeps coming right back. Like, I'll show you guys. I'll do the control. And, you know, I'm just thinking, like, this will be the one time he doesn't come back, but... because he knows I'm recording. But, yeah, I haven't been able to get him to leave this area alone, and it's kind of weird that he wants it that bad. And it's a good thing I put the signs there. Otherwise, I don't think he'd be alive. Like, I think he'd have to... He would have went down there and died, and he would have brought more people, because when he attacks, other people were, like, bound to show up. Let's see... Okay, I'm gonna let you finish that off. See, let's see if he does it. Now, I know it's a dead end, but he could mine these things real quick. Hopefully he does, and then he can get through that. There he goes. Okay, and I haven't forgotten, I do got to put that food down as well. I just wanted to show you guys what was going on over there. Let's put a little bit more down over here. And I do want to put down some better tables as well. I don't think I have any extra to spare, do I? No, just that so far. I mean, you know, at one point, they're going to give you some really good stuff. I wish that they kept getting better and better, or even better yet, it would be really cool if you put these things side by side, if it combines into like a longer table, and actually changes the image rather than just make it kind of look like they're attached. I've seen video games that do that, and I like that when they do that. Almost like the Tesla Tower. When you attach a piece on top of that, it doesn't look like 2 individual pieces. These entire tower gets bigger as you do that. So they've already done that before in the game. They could do that with the tables. Oh man, 15 seconds. Where are they going to spawn? And then I'm going to have to make a whole bunch more of these traps to replace it. This is going to be so bad. Leave my guys alone. Oh my god. I am not looking forward to this. And they're gonna spawn way above me too. They always do, yeah. Look at this. I got a climber's book, increases your skill moving up vertical mines and cliffs so that you fall less frequently. Oh man, it looks so cool. I love the parachute. I absolutely do. That's amazing. That is, every time I go to a new level, I find something that I completely love about this game. The desert level, it was the tornadoes. You know, the very first level, it was the rain. I absolutely loved sitting there and watching that, and the fact that it would like flood. So few games ever give life to the water these days. I guess it's just too difficult to kind of render that in the graphics that they have when places can actually flood when it's raining. Because I've seen levels where that's all it does is it rains the entire time you're there. And if the longer you were there, they had to actually fill stuff in, you know, the whole friggin' town would be flooded by the time you beat that level sometimes. Oh my god, this is so much easier with these traps. But this game takes advantage of that water, and it actually does flood areas, so I greatly enjoy that. Wow, these guys are tough. Oh my god, they're going through all my traps. Just run away from them, man. Just run. Oh no. There we go. See that? Let's see how well they do when they're in packs. Because I think they took out the traps on this side, so I don't think these guys have anything to worry about unless they go a little bit further up this way. And it's possible they might. If they chase my guys, and it kind of looks like they may even come back over here. Come on, get out of there. What are you doing? Oh, here comes another one. No wonder I could never do these things. Look how many guys there are. And a couple of these guys would always stay behind. In fact, I think it was like 3 or 4 of them, to be honest, that always stayed behind, and it was the big ones who were the hardest to kill in the first place. So, where are you guys going? Are you going to bed? You guys need to come over here and kill these guys, because it doesn't look like they're gonna come over here otherwise. And I kind of wonder where they were going. Like, they had stuff on them. Maybe they were going down there to pick more stuff up. And I kind of hate how it still has that kind of bug, or that lack of AI, where it can't really decide to go back and drop off its cargo before it gets more, considering the distance to that one other object that it may want to pick up is clear across your entire map. Oh my god, these guys are gonna die. Get out of there. Oh, wow. Oh my god, look how tough these guys are. Even with my bow and arrow guys, these guys are still gonna almost die, and that's with all those traps. So not near enough land for these guys. Like, I need to flatten this out, I think, and then when they walk on top, they're gonna be more liable to, I don't know, take the damage, I guess, that way, because I can extend it over this little area where I want to keep that water going, because this is where I get my fish. So I think I'm gonna do that on this episode. Actually, I think I'm gonna try that, because I just don't think we can really handle these losses. Like, it takes so long for these guys to recuperate. It's just more of an annoyance at this point. So yeah, let's leave that there, and we will do this for now. And I'm gonna go up this distance, completely cover it, and that way, you know, trees and things that kind of sort can spawn up here. But you know, this will definitely give these guys something to do as far as like where to go when they land, and having it flat like this, I believe, is ultimately going to be better for me. So we're going to keep going out all the way this way as well. Now, I could do this all myself, and I probably should, but I enjoy letting them do some of this stuff occasionally, because I mean, that's part of the game, and you kind of learn what you actually need to have to do some of this stuff. Like, if you have more scaffolding, a job like this is a little bit easier. You can just kind of tell all your guys to do it and walk away once the scaffolding's in place. But with this, you know, when they're doing it, I kind of have to pay attention, because if they put up a block, it's gonna start flashing red because I haven't connected the pieces again, and I don't have to come through and reselect all these things. And if they get deselected while these guys have the item on them, they walk all the way back home. So they may have to walk a good deal just to get here in the first place. And if they got to walk all the way back every single time that happens, you know, and it's going to happen quite a bit. Unable to build earth here. Oh, you know what? I gotta remove the wooden trap. But I think that one's going to be fine because it is connected right there. There we go. We're going to grab that one as well. And I'm going to keep going out this direction, but what I kind of want to do is at least get most of, you know, this area up here on the top settled so they can start walking over there. Because once they can get up there, I think it's going to go a little bit faster. But for now, I'm just going to have to start somewhere. Ah, dang it. I hate when these things grow. And they grow so quickly. And it's daytime right now, but you got to remember you are in a cave, so I guess that doesn't really count too much. But I don't really think, especially from what I've been told, I don't think... oh, crap. What is it going to happen? Now, we're feeding him dirt and slime here, guys, so we'll have to see. That was one of the viewer requests. I believe it was Rob that suggested I do that. So, hopefully he enjoys it. The dirt slime sandwich. Hopefully he wants something like that. Oh, my God. This guy is so big. Come on, eat something already. No? You don't like it? Oh, it's gone? Okay. Is that my reward? Huh. Well, I thought he would destroy me for sure. Wow, that isn't that bad. That is pretty cool. And that just cost me some dirt and slime, because I mean, I don't use dirt, and slime is, you know, not very easy to come by in this level, but I never use it anyway, so that yeah, I definitely want the we'll come over here and grab that real quick, guys. Because the coal is always nice. You're going to use coal all over the place. Here we go. See, if I didn't connect it, it would have just disappeared. So that kind of sucks. Let's do this over here. We'll connect these pieces. Actually, we'll do this piece first. I don't want to have to waste scaffolding putting up here. And then again, you know, scaffolding goes by a lot quicker. But how can he not do that? I guess because he would have to be standing on it. Yeah, he'd have to be standing on it to put it down, and then he couldn't do that. So I guess I am going to have to put scaffolding down. Well, let's go in there and select it. I don't know why I haven't done that already. Here we go. Use the second bar. Although, nah, I'm going to put this one on the first bar because I use it that much. So we'll put the scaffolding down. Now, for those of you who have not used scaffolding, I don't know how you got to this point because I couldn't imagine living without it. Like, it's that useful to me. And so, yeah, you just desperately need to use this because it makes your life so much easier. And I've heard some people, they actually don't use it that often because they dig down properly, and I'm like, well, I don't think there's any proper way to do it. I think it's just your certain play style that you enjoy, and to each their own for sure. But for me, I like the fact that I can tell, you know, my group to go do something, and then when I am, you know, done watching them to make sure that they've done it right, I can go off and concentrate on something else, like the building or something like that, without really having to worry about if my guys are able to completely empty the area out. It's like when I go back, it's not going to be, oh, they missed this and they missed this and this, and now I definitely do have to build scaffolding just to be able to get those pieces. You know, I don't always want to babysit them, but it's not bad when I do, when I have to. It's just a different experience. So let's keep going out this way. I think we're going to come down like this, almost like a step ladder, step pyramid, so they can, you know, get up to the top from over here. And I'll get rid of the sand, and that way I'll put a door here and stuff like that, and that way I have a way out which doesn't include the ladder over here, because I think I have to seal that up or something like that, because if they can just walk down here, they're going to, and then once they're down here, I'm no better off than I was before. So I'll seal that up. I'm sure at some point they're going to start digging down into it, but why one of them's digging, the other ones are walking back and forth. And so if I can keep up with having enough traps up here, hopefully, you know, like 60-70% of them will die before they break in, and then the rest of them will get killed by the traps down here, and I'll have a second layer to kind of give me a little bit more protection. But as it stands right now, I barely survived that fight, and every wave gets a little harder as you get more and more of your guys, and we're pretty close to getting to level, you know, 10, so I definitely want to stay away from that aspect of losing my guys all over again if I possibly can. Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get rid of 4 of these beds, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this one, and this one, and this one. This one actually doesn't even have a satchel on it, so nobody's even using that one. Actually, I could get rid of all of these, but I don't want to get rid of it while they're sleeping. Actually, I'll get rid of this one while they're sleeping on it, because he's almost full life anyways, and this guy just woke up, so fine there. Who's attacking who? Must have been a pretty easy fight, because it's already over. Come on, guys. What is taking you so long? You know what? Here's a portal. Here's a portal. You guys can go do whatever you need to do. As long as you use a portal, I don't care. Come on. He just, I guess I can't get mad at him. He did what I told him to do. He used a portal. Just not in the way I wanted him to use it. That's something they constantly do. It's crazy how really good they are at annoying you sometimes. It's spooky, as if almost like they're listening. So I do give them credit on that. I mean, if that's what they were going for, that's amazing. You guys did a fantastic job. If that was just because of you know, you haven't gotten to the programming yet and stuff, yeah, that's kind of annoying, guys. I would greatly enjoy you fixing that a little bit. But it's funny otherwise. I mean, there's not very many games where the AI actually has a personality of its own, whether it's, you know, because it was so bad or because it was so good. And I'm not sure which one it is on this one, but it's definitely close on either side. So yeah, it's I hope you guys fix that eventually, and I'm sure you will, because they've been doing some really great updates, and this level was one of them. Like, this level was not, in fact, the third level wasn't either. Wasn't in the game when I first started it, and they've added two new levels, and both of them I have absolutely loved more than the previous one. So I mean, it's amazing thing that they're doing over there, and the game is just it's one of those ones that gets under your skin and you don't even realize that you've been playing for, you know, an hour, 2 hours, sometimes even longer. And this is a good experience, but I do have to time myself, because if I didn't, I would be sitting here all freaking night doing this stuff. And you know, like I said, that's great for an addictive game, but for a Let's Player who's oh my god, where did this guy come from? Where did this guy come from? I haven't gotten ready for him. I haven't even built any more. I don't even have any more wood to build any more traps right now. Oh no, I do have a little bit, but they're not gonna be able to put that down fast enough. Oh great, this is just fantastic, fantastic, guys. Oh man, this sucks so much. Oh, where do I even try to put down traps? He's oh okay, yeah, fall down. There you go. That's perfect. Take that trap and the next one. Okay, and if you keep going that direction, yes, yes. Oh no, he's not big enough. Oh, he's not big enough. That sucks. But he's almost dead. Yeah, so my guys might be able to do it. Maybe, if they're lucky. And when are they ever lucky? Yeah, okay. They did it. Nice. Okay. So that worked out just out of sheer luck, because I was not ready for that. So I guess I should get ready for it again, just in case. Actually, I'm going to take that off of this one, because I think I'm going to get rid of this right here, like I said. So I'll put it up here on the top. What about over here? Okay, so they put another one down. Go ahead and connect that. And again, this does take a little while, guys, but as you can see, this guy is now trapped. The water will continue to rise every time it rains, and it rains quite a bit over here, so I'm hoping that this will be a nice sized little pond at some point. And the sand really doesn't seem to affect it too much. I guess it's a little different on this level. I noticed in past levels, anytime you put water down in sand or even dirt, it wouldn't last very long. And this one, it lasts a good bit of time, so I don't know, maybe they changed the rules, or because the dirt is a different color, maybe it's more dense than the other stuff. I don't think it really takes more time to chop down than the rest of it, but I don't know. I don't know how they're figuring that out. Where are all these guys coming? Oh wow, they're going through my food like crazy. Let's put some more of that down, although they're going to be sick and tired of this stuff pretty soon, I'm sure. Let's see, we do need to make some more food now. I can make a lot of those. Wow, I can make a whole lot of those, and I can make even more of those. Let's do those. I haven't made too many of these, and I got the resources right now. I may be regretting that later on, but if it feeds them more, then they won't have to eat it as much, and then the food will last longer. And I always seem to go with like the cheaper food because it's just easier to make, and that's why it's cheaper. But I have to make like a lot of it, and I have to stop a lot. And when I do that, I don't know if it's really worth the time. Although, you know, coal is pretty hard to find in some levels, so if you got to use coal in it, the chances are it's probably not worth it for you. There you go. Kill that guy. Yes. I can't wait till I get my towers. I'm going to build a lot of those wooden towers. I didn't really do too many of them on the last few levels because they are costly. They do use, I believe, iron and a whole bunch of wood and like bows, which require wool and string. I mean, it's not one of the easiest things to do, but if you can get a whole bunch of those, I think it would be cool to see those side by side with like the Tesla towers, almost like you went through like your medieval age and now you're in like your computer age and you're still using like the same defenses because they still work in some way, like you've been upgrading them, and that's kind of cool. I mean, you know, everybody has those games that they play where like you're the samurai warrior or a ninja or some kind of assassin or something like that, and those are cool, you know, roles to play in video games. They haven't really integrated any of that stuff in here. Like if they start off as a regular dwarf and you can give them skills in certain aspects like mage or archery or warrior, but when you give them those skills, they don't change their look. They don't, as they progress through that skill, become you know, more buff, or as like an archer would become more lean and you know, slender. I believe, you know, from the pictures I've always seen, they have really big biceps and stuff, but the rest of them is pretty thin. Whereas people who have to wear like you know, 100 pounds or more of armor are usually pretty big to a certain extent, just because of the sheer mass that they have to haul around. And so, and the mage, you know, there's always that kind of tall, thin, you know, roguish type guy. So it'd be cool to see them slowly morph into that. Like that might be a lot to be asking for. That's like a progression that they would have to do slowly over time. So I don't know what that would require as far as like programming goes. I'm sure it's more than, you know, they probably want to use, but I just think that would be kind of a cool little aspect to it that probably a lot of fans would appreciate, because it would give them more character. And when they died, you'd quite literally feel it. And I think that's one of the things that this game really hasn't exposed too much, is if you go into your equipment, you get like 8 or 9 dwarves. Most people will get up to like 12 max on a level after they've been playing it for, I think some of my other ones were like 23 hours or something like that for a level. They haven't really, you know, emphasized the fact that these guys have names, and if they changed over time to look differently and you could give them different armor, you would actually be able to like figure out who these people were, especially if they added a little feature where when you hover over their heads or something like that, you could see what their name was. It'd be a lot easier to tell who's who very quickly. You know, if I was hovering over him, it would say his name like in little small letters or something. The same thing over the other ones. I would be able to say, oh, you know, that's Frank, or, you know, that's Ted, or whatever, especially if you can change the names. And I think you would develop a little bit more, you know, feeling for them, so that you wouldn't just send them off willy-nilly to get killed. And that could be pretty cool too, you know, because I don't know, I think just adding that aspect that people could get more personalized with you know, the dwarfs that they have, because the dwarfs are, you know, a big part of the game. Like that's, you know, that guy, what was he doing? Like, I'm just gonna rock climb off the cliff and you know, I'll do it perfectly all the way down until I don't have anything left. Like, what was his idea? I'll jump over here to this one, he's gonna parquet down or something? I mean, no, I don't see that. But that's what I was talking about earlier, where the AI is either incredibly genius at doing things like that get under your skin, or they're not quite there yet, and I'm not sure which one it is. That's I'm sure it's somewhere down the middle, you know? Like, I'm sure the programmers who made this game have a sense of humor, because they've done so many things in the game that show that off. So I love how this guy is trapped over here now. I'm perfectly fine with that. There was always a few of them that would come over here and bother me, and it was kind of annoying because my guys really can't handle it. And I got about 30 minutes before the next wave, and before the next wave gets here, I definitely need to get a whole bunch more wood. So I got to give myself time to do that. Hopefully they will finish this. But if this isn't finished, it really doesn't matter if I have a whole bunch of wood to make the traps, because they're just going to come down here really, really easy. So I kind of painted myself into a corner where I have to do both. And I may have to split them up, or I may just have to take control. If I took control, this would all be done in a matter of like probably a minute or two. I mean, it really would not take that long to do this. But because, well, yeah, he's climbing all the way down here. He's going to trap him. Oh, no. That's how he's going to do it, huh? Wow, these guys are brave. He doesn't jump down or anything like that. He just walks right off the cliff like Wile E. Coyote, and then somewhere over the cliff, he's like, whoa, I don't have anything. Then he falls down. You would think that they would realize, or maybe you could program them to realize that they were going to climb off the cliff or whatever, or jump or something. Or jumping would be a little much. I mean, I guess I'd rather them walk off of it than jump off of it, because then you'd realize that they knew that that's what they were doing, and that why are they doing it. But again, that would be kind of cool too, to have them do that at the beginning, and then as you develop their skills and like climbing or whatever the case may be, they stop doing stuff like that. And then again, you know, it's not just like warrior and mage and archer. The other skills actually start to affect your guy, and I guess maybe they'd have to somehow, you know, merge those all together, depending on whether you did like a climber, warrior. You know, what would that look like with the two, you know, different effects merged together as far as his characters looking? I think it would open it up to a lot of customization for each one of your dwarf. Like each dwarf would look a little different from the other ones based off of the skills that you had given them and the armor that you had given them. And at first glance, I think after a while you'd be like, oh, okay, that's that guy, and that's that guy, and you know, I need this guy over here, you know, making weapons because he's the good one at it, and I need the other guy over here to make, you know, whatever, because he's good at that skill, or protecting, you know, he needs to be up here fighting if there's like one creature or something like that. And if you were going to go off exploring, you could have it where you actually take control of your main warrior and, you know, go off and explore that way. That way, if you got into a fight, you know, you have the best dwarf with you. So I don't know, you guys will have to let me know if you agree. I think it would be pretty cool. It's probably a lot more work, like I said, than they are wanting to put into it, but if they definitely did, I think a lot of people would appreciate it. Let's put some more food down over here. Almost done up here. Got just a little bit more. You know what? You know why it's going so slow is because I kept forgotten to put the portals down. Now they are delivering the food too, so I think there's a priority list on that. I think putting dirt down is probably not high on it. Where did this guy come from? Did he spawn in here? Oh no, he's been here. That's right. This is the beholder here who killed some of my guys. Hopefully he doesn't go up there. Stop going up there. Oh, this is not going to end well for him. Those things are tough. Now, if he can stay on here and attack upwards, I think there's a chance. Now, see, he's just going to keep climbing up. I guess if he doesn't get hit, eventually he will win this fight. Now he's getting hit. Come on. All you got to do is like get down here where the rocks are, and you'd be fine. I don't think this guy could follow you. I'm almost tempted to take him over, because I think I could probably do a better job than he is. Yeah, I'm going to take him over the next time he goes down the ladder. There we go. I should have done it sooner. Can I stop here? There we go. Kill him? Oh no, he's coming after me. Holy crap. Oh, stay right there. You little punk. Can I shoot him from down here? I think I can. Oh yes, this is perfect. So if he comes running at me, I should get at least one more shot at him, and then I can go down the hall where I'm perfectly safe. Come on, shoot him. Wow, he did not want to shoot that guy for some reason. Get him already. Okay, so this is going to take incredibly long time to do. If this guy had like fire arrows, I don't understand why he won't shoot. Ah, crap. Stay right there, punk. Keep going. Kill him. Little bit by little bit, guys. I don't know why he's stuck, but I'll take it. I want this guy dead. Now, my dwarf may still die because he sucks at climbing, and if I take control over him, I don't know if that would suck at climbing these guys more than they do. So, and I don't know why it was glitching right there. That just actually stopped. That wasn't you recording, guys. This game does bug out a little bit. Every patch it seems to get a little bit better. It wasn't until like 3 patches ago that I actually ever had any issues with this game at all. It's always run perfectly smooth for me. So I'm sure it's just something minor that maybe it's just a software issue, something working in like conjunction with something else I'm running that maybe some of you guys probably will never even have. So I don't think it's widespread, but I think it's just kind of unfortunate when it does happen. Wow, there's no lights over here. I didn't put down any lights. I must have put one down and they just didn't want to do it. Like I wouldn't, that's not something I would forget to do right there. Let's see, how do they finish up here? That's because I wasn't watching it all despawn. Dang it. And now, you know what? I'm gonna have to go up there and get more wood. I mean, that's just what it's gonna come down to. So I'll probably do that a little bit off camera. That way you guys don't have to sit there and watch that. And hopefully on the next episode, wow, look at this. There's 3 guys in there, and they. Oh, I'm so glad that they don't want to bust through. I guess maybe it's because of the water. Like they just. This guy's walking. He should be able to hit it. I don't know why that's the case, but he's not they're not coming in. I'm perfectly fine with that. Although I do need to come over here and fish, so that's kind of it's kind of unfortunate. And I do want to put some stuff down over here. I don't want to give them the same thing in a row. So if you guys have a suggestion on what I should give this guy on this turn, leave that down in the comments, and I'll definitely try to do that. I am going to make, I think, 2 more episodes tonight, so I don't think we'll get to this guy spawning just yet, but in case we do, I'll get it on the next one, guys. So, again, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoy these episodes, please hit that like button and subscribe. It definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, because I do read them. I do answer every single person who's ever asked a question on the comment section, because this is an experience that we're having together. And what you guys want to see is what I'll show you to some extent. If you guys want to see something stupid, usually I'll show you that too, but there will be a point where I like draw the line. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So again, just leave those ideas down there below, and I definitely will get back to you. Thanks again for watching, guys. Catch you next time.